Hey there folks, back at you with another video. Today we're going to be working on this 2005 Honda Pilot. We're going to change the alternator out on it. So we're going to take you along on how I do that. And so yeah, here we go. Please like and subscribe. Helps the channel out a lot. Don't cost nothing. Let's get past the intro. Let's get into this. So we got the new alternator. We're also going to be replacing the serpentine belt. So here we go. First things first, we're going to disconnect the battery, and then we're going to do that first. It's not that complicated, so I'm going to pop these loose, and then we'll bring you right back. Here we go. Alright, so we get the batteries disconnected. Now next thing we're going to do is pop this out. This here sits in that bracket right there. So disconnect the hose right here. I can set this bottle off to the side, just give it a good spot somewhere. So now we can move the power steering reservoir. It sits in that bracket right there. Right there. So pull that off. And then there is a 10 mil bolt right there to hold this bracket in place. We're going to pull that out of the way and we'll bring it right back. Alright, next we're going to get started on this alternator wire. I'll take that one loose right there. It's just a little clip in there. You push that away. You lift it right up. Do the same thing here. You push it that way. You can lift it right up. And then right here, if you pull this boot out of the way right here, you press. So you press this clip right here, and you can pull that off. So that can be out of the way. What we need to do now is if you pull this boot back right here, you get to take that off. Looks like a 12 mil. We'll pop that off, and then we can move this cable out of the way. So let's I'll get doing that, and I'll be bring you right back. Here we go. All right, next we're going to do the alternator, or the belt tensioner. Sorry. So right there where my wrench is sitting, that's the top one, the top idler pulley of the tensioner. Put a 14 mil on that. Now make sure you push it really good, because it's got quite a bit of tension on that, and that will free up the belt. So now you can pop the belt off the alternator. In my case, I'm going to take the belt completely off, because remember, we're going to replace that with a new one. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll bring you right back for the next step. Here we go. Okay, so now I got the serpentine belt off. Now we're going to take the top bolt loose here. That's 12 mil off the alternator. We're just going to loosen it. We're not going to take it out. Here's a picture of how the serpentine belt goes. So if you ever wonder, here you go. If you want, you can put it on pause. I'll print that off for you guys, so you got something to reference to. All right, so we'll get that done real quick, and we'll bring you right back. All right, so we got the bottom bolt. That's right there at the end of my fingertip. We got that loose, so we can take that completely out. Right here. And then we got this top bolt. Right there. And as you saw, the alternator already moved. So this here is going to take a little bit of jiggling to get it out in between the bracket, because this bushing right here gets compressed to fit tight in between the bracket that's on the engine. So that's what you're fighting. So you're going to have to You may even need a pry bar or something or another, but you're going to have to jiggle that free, and then we can take the alternator out. So we'll bring it right back. I failed to mention that this bracket right here needs to come off. This is where the top bolt goes into for the alternator, and the bolt sits right there where my fingertip is at. So this sits like right here. So I got to take that off. And now I should be able to get the alternator out. So I'm going to need 2 hands for that. But you just basically slide it forward and come up through this area right here. So if you got to move these hoses around, you got room to do so. So, all right, I'm going to pull the alternator out and we'll bring it right back. All right, it's not a bad job, but it takes a little bit of finessing and jiggling. But I've got the alternator past the air conditioning hose right here. So now you can just pull it right out. And alternator is out. There you go. And now basically just put it back together the way it was. So there you go. Now the only thing I still recommend to do is right here where this bushing is at. You'll see it. See if you can get like a long punch up in there and push this bushing back out just a smidge. Makes it just 10 times easier to get the alternator back in. So we'll do that, and then you just do the reverse process. So there you go. Please like and subscribe. Helps the channel out a lot. Don't cost nothing. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.